You know that sound, right? The crinkle of a fresh pack of cards. There's just nothing like it. It's that smell, that feel of possibility in your hands. You're always hoping for something huge, something shiny, something legendary. But what are your actual chances of pulling one of those legendary cards? Well, in this explainer, we're going to decode the numbers behind a huge release, 2025 Topps Chrome, and see what it really takes to find those treasures.
I mean, we all have that dream, don't we? Pulling that one monster hit that makes the entire box, maybe even the entire year, totally worth it. But behind that thrill of the chase, there's some serious math. So let's cut through the hype and break down the real numbers to see what your chances truly are.
Alright, so first things first, before you can go out and find the treasure, you've got to know how to read the map. And in the world of card collecting, that map is printed right there on the side of the box, the odds. So our first stop is learning the lingo.
Let's start with the most important term of all, pack odds. When you see something like 1 in 10 on a pack, it doesn't mean you're guaranteed to get one if you buy 10 packs. What it really means is that on average, one of those cards was made for every 10 packs produced. It's all about statistical probability, and it's what guides the entire hunt.
Now, here's a key thing to remember. Not all packs are created equal. The odds can change, dramatically, depending on what kind of box you buy. A standard hobby box is kind of your baseline. A jumbo box, well, it's got more cards, and it's built for more hits. And then you have something like a breaker delight box, which is laser-focused on autographs. Each one is a totally different path on your quest, with its own set of odds.
Okay, so let's start with one of the most popular quests for collectors these days, building a rainbow. This just means trying to find all the different color variations of a single player's card. These are called parallels, and they get rarer and rarer as you go.
Your rainbow journey almost always starts right here, with the classic refractor. In a typical hobby box, you'll find one of these in about every 3 packs you open. This is our baseline. It's the most common of all the rare cards, and it's really where the chase begins.
And this is where things get steep, and I mean fast. You go from a refractor at 1 in 3 packs, which feels pretty doable, to needing, on average, 130 packs just for a purple. And if you want to find a gold one, you'd need to rip open nearly 600 packs. That's about 50 hobby boxes. The rarity, and yeah, the value, just skyrockets.
And then we get to the very top of the mountain, the legendary Superfractor. This is the one-of-one version of a card. Only one is ever printed. And to find that specific card in a hobby box, your odds are an insane 1 in 28,345 packs. Okay, parallels are one thing. They're a ton of fun to chase. But for so many collectors, the absolute ultimate prize is an autograph. And this is where the hunt goes from just being difficult to being truly, truly epic.
I mean, this is it, isn't it? The card that can completely define a collection. Pulling an autograph from the hottest rookie of the year, that's the dream. It's the card everyone is chasing. And believe me, the odds definitely reflect how special that moment is.
So just how special are we talking? Well, if you thought that base Superfractor was a long shot, get ready. The odds of finding a rookie autographed Superfractor, that's the signed one-of-one version, are a jaw-dropping 1 in 66,639 packs. We are deep into once-in-a-lifetime territory for most people. And that really puts it into perspective, right? At this point, we're not just talking about a rare collectible. We are genuinely in lottery ticket territory every single time you open a pack. But, and you're not going to believe this, it gets even crazier.
Okay, just take a deep breath and look at that number. That is not a typo. To find the gold Logoman's autograph redemption card in a hobby box, your odds are 1 in over 2.7 million packs. This isn't just a holy grail card. It's one of the most mythical cards in the entire hobby, period.
So, seeing numbers that big can feel a little overwhelming, maybe even discouraging. But here's the thing, this information isn't meant to scare you off. It's meant to empower you. Now you can actually use this map to choose your adventure wisely and hunt for what you really want. This is the key question you should ask yourself before you spend a single dime. What is your personal collecting goal? Are you trying to build a set? Are you hunting for cool, colorful parallels? Or are you going all in on autographs? Your answer should decide which box you buy. Let me show you what I mean. So let's take a practical example. Let's say you're only hunting for rookie autographs. A jumbo box gives you pretty good odds, right? About 1 in every 7 packs. But a breaker delight box guarantees you a rookie auto in every single pack. So what's the trade-off? Well, the jumbo box gives you a ton of other cards, while the breaker delight is way more focused.
And this chart just makes that point crystal clear. I mean, look at the difference. To find one rookie auto, you'd need, on average, about 33 hobby packs, or 7 jumbo packs, or just one Breaker Delight pack. Seeing the data laid out like this really helps you match your budget and your goals to the perfect product.
Okay, so let's recap the mission briefing. The big thing to remember is that every box is a different journey with different odds. Even the so-called common parallels are still pretty rare finds. Those huge autographs and superfractors, they are absolute lottery tickets, so you gotta chase them with that in mind. And most importantly, you can now use these odds as your guide to match the right product to your personal collecting goals.
So there you have it. You are now officially equipped with the knowledge to decode the odds. You can look at any box on the shelf and actually understand the quest that lies inside. So the only real question left is, now that you can read the map, what treasure are you gonna hunt for?